Hello everybody, welcome back to Battle Endsieg. I'm Paradox Gamer playing. Thank you for joining me here for the Huertgenwald scenario in November 1944. After the capture of Aachen, US forces try to break through to the river. They are about to run into fierce German resistance in the nearby Huertgenwald. So even though we actually kept Aachen in the last scenario, we somehow lost it anyway. But this is going to be the last of the defensive scenarios. At least. The Americans have seized Aachen, and after a brief lull in the action, they have renewed their offensive towards the Ruhr River. This will lead the enemy through the Huertgenwald, possibly our greatest asset in mounting an effective defense. It provides several advantages. The Allied superiority in material would be less meaningful, as heavy equipment is difficult to operate and more vulnerable inside the forest. Allied air power also poses less of a threat, since our troops can use the cover and camouflage provided by the dense tree lines. Some of the west wall fortifications are still intact and useful too, although they are no longer in the best condition. Overall, the terrain provides an excellent opportunity to ambush the attackers and to halt the enemy advance for a significant amount of time. North of the forest, the terrain is more open, however. American armor, and if the weather allows it, air power will likely be focused here to seize Eschweiler and Düren. Once again, it is critical that we hold our ground, even more so because preparations for our own winter offensive are now underway. And the primary objectives are hold or recapture 3 primary VPs, Düren, the other one there, Eschweiler or something like that, and this one, these 3. The enemy will not get anywhere near Düren, so that's not a problem. These 2 I will abandon and retake. It's fine to retake, as we can see, recapture. So we can fall back to start with. Hold or recapture 2 secondary VPs. That is Huertgen itself, Fossenach and Germeta. These 3 right here. We just need 2 of those. To hold or recapture 2 of those. Secondary objectives: destroy 22 US land units for 2 specialization points. That will bring us the total up to 20 specialization points if we can get this one. And destroy 6 US air units. Another blow to the enemy air power will reduce the pool of experienced US pilots available for the next operation. Anyway, we do not want to transfer any resources, so as we can see, we have the Huertgen forest here with the defensive line. And we have a few Volkssturm units to use. Also some heavies up here and some regular German infantry here. We'll try to pull these guys back and help for the final defense. Then we'll just concentrate on defending the Huertgen area while pulling back from these 2 primaries and then recapture those at a later stage. We want all our infantry for this campaign. They're going to have to be in the forest. We need some heavies, and the probable line of attack will be around the Huertgen area here, so we'll need some heavies to defend that. We'll put 2 heavies here, and then some infantry. You can have. We need something around here to cut off enemy possible breakthroughs. And we have 1 more, which we will put there, along with some engineers, which we'll put along the defensive line here as well. We got plenty of those. Put 1 down here as well. Maybe 1 there. Okay, so we'll put down the artillery. We want the smaller artillery in Huertgen. There. And there. And then we'll have the heavier artillery up north. This is pretty good. There. And there. And then we want tanks for the rest. The Stuks are now pretty much outdated, and we can upgrade them to Jagdpanthers. So that's 244 for that. Also, we could use a upgrade to Hetzer. That would still be 160. Well, let's go for the full Jagdpanther. Put that there. Let's get the other Stuk upgraded as well. Put that there. Then we'll have the Königstiger with a regular tiger. We'll have a tiger up here with the Panthers. And we still got 8 points, so we can get a Panzer IV. Let's have this one. There, and then one of the armored cars. There we go. Okay, and then we have the SS. Let's just put them somewhere around here in the middle, and we're good to go. So let's see if we can pull back these guys. They will get attacked by the US troops right away. Pull them back, hold this line, and then when we are ready, counterattack and take these two. So it's not going to be a lot of movement in this scenario. We'll try and hold this area down here for the whole game. Okay, so let's just go. US turn 1. And we immediately see a Stuart trying to penetrate deep. And some infantry. In the north we'll see more armor. Different shape and sizes. And there's not much to tell, it's just the US troops advancing. They will take out those fortifications as they move along. Getting those guys back to my own lines is not easy, actually. Especially the heavy, which is not moving very fast. I might consider driving forward with the tanks to catch it. Make sure that it's brought back safely. As we can see, this one can only go to here. And he can easily be surrounded. So we could take a Panzer IV forward to kind of shield it, and maybe bring the armored car around as well. The others will just dig in where they stand. These guys can get quite far, so they should be okay. These guys can get into the forest. These guys will also dig themselves into the forest here. If we can open fire, we will. We have no real targets right now. So we'll first turn. And the artillery will not open up. We can just take these shots here. And then down here. Yeah, we can take that shot. It's actually a bad place to be in. Just pulled it back a little bit here. These guys will dig themselves into the woods there. And artillery cannot reach anything either. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much my first turn. Turn number 2. Artillery fire from the US on the various fortifications. They won't last for long. Now the Stuart just penetrated. At least a little while there. Now we see some engineers coming behind it. Staying out of those US artillery's view is critical here, because they will have a lot of deadly artillery. They will also have the self-propelled artillery, which will arrive later, and we'll try to battle them out with my own artillery. My Messerschmitts will be, once they arrive, they'll be busy with the US Air Force, so we're going to have to do it on the ground. Okay, that's another foxhole gone. Stahlback has been taken. Or lost. Eichweiler is going to be lost as well this turn. There we go. Let's see if the Sherman takes a shot on the Königsträger. Yeah. Oh, that's 9 damage to the Sherman. It's defended by the Yak Panther. Now we have some Shermans in the north. They will reduce the heavy infantry to half. We can get it back to here now. Yeah, they will be protected. I should probably just take it easy here, but the idea is to help the heavy. Don't think this one is going to do anything right now. Just bring it back to here. We'll simply take out this Sherman. Bring these guys back in. Get these guys over here. These guys over there. Any targets for the artillery? Yeah, and actually there is. And then down here. Yeah, we can't really sneak take it. It's not possible. It is down to 1 though, but I don't think so. Let's just replenish this one. And we'll wait with these guys and see what comes through. And that's pretty much it. Okie dokie. Some artillery firing, infantry arriving in the south, heavy infantry. Take out that foxhole. Not a lot left. Oh, the Stuart actually tries to penetrate again. Obviously we'll get it this time. I should be careful with those engineers, as they might get caught in the end, caught out of position, so to speak. In the north, the Sherman will attack the heavy. 3 damage. And the M10 does no damage to the heavies. More Shermans arriving in the north. Infantry in the center, they will hit the Volkssturm, who are simply just trying to pull back as best they can, like this. Alright, get these guys into the woods, start digging in. Start up here, get these guys back here, replenish. Let's take out that M36 Jackson. And take a shot at the M4A1. I think we have saved the heavies. Next turn they will go into the back and we can pull back the Panzer IV. Artillery here can open up on the approaching Sherman. Okay, in the south. Nah, I'm just gonna pull back. It's not worth it to try and save them. I want to keep my position here. Okay. Take that shot. These guys will just stay. And it looks pretty solid. Turn 4. Just try to keep the line going. When they approach, bomb them, and just keep replenishing my my line. That might actually kill the Stuart. Yeah, he did the work for me. Another Stuart arrives in the north, attacking the armored car, which has done its job, protecting the heavies. Although they do take 1 damage from the artillery, and then the Sherman can take another shot. Will they survive that? I think so. Yes, just barely. Now we need to pull something else forward now if we want to save them. Okay, the Sherman can be eliminated. Got a Sherman entering the forest in the center. That's where my Volkssturm are situated. Okay, just fire back there. Pull back. Still nothing approaching down here. I think we'll start moving these guys up. Nothing to fire at from the artillery, so they can just cool down a little bit. I think we'll pull these guys back 1 more tile. And these guys can go back to here. So if I take out the Sherman, I'll be in a pretty good position. We can pull these guys back to here. Something like that. I think we'll be okay. Further down we have nothing approaching here, so we can distribute the artillery fire a little bit. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And simply replenish these guys. And end the turn. US troops arriving in the south. Engineers as well. In the north we have more infantry coming in behind. They do replenish as well. Infantry attacking in the center. The Volkssturm are holding for now. We see some mounted artillery as well, just behind those guys. Another foxhole is gone. And another artillery arrives. Let's counter battery those guys. I just need vision on them. Let's see if I have vision on them. Weather change. Snowfall has ended, so the Luftwaffe can deploy its assets in the region to resume air operation. Unfortunately, only 10 command points are available, which means 3 fighters and 1 reconnaissance. The recon unit will just start up here. And then we have 3 fighters. 1. 2. 3. Alright, they have taken to the skies, and we'll just start wrecking whatever US planes will come by. Let's see, can we replenish these guys back to full? We can go to 8. Let's do that. Also replenish the armored car. We can bring the Panzer IV back. Just bring it back 1 tile here and replenish back to 10. So that situation is pretty good. We do have vision on the priest, but not on the other one down here. So counter battery fire on that priest. And I could prioritize the fighters to take it out completely. It will make my life so much easier if it's not around. We'll keep digging in these guys. I just need a little bit of break. Down here. Fire on the infantry. Mortar fire. Mortar fire. I use mortar fire so that I will not dig myself out. These guys will come up here. Down there. It's as simple as that. Okay. Turn 6. Another Sherman arrives in the center. Does it take a shot? It does not. But we have that M8 in that town that I do not have vision on. Infantry arrives in the south. I am well dug in at this point, so I can withstand those attacks. Engineers are still going for the last bunkers. They will eventually get them. In the north, we have infantry moving up. More infantry moving up. And even more. 3 of those. With some engineers behind them. In the center, the infantry is attacking my infantry. And more infantry arrives to close up with the SS. And that Sherman is still around and starts firing on the bunker. And we have heavy infantry behind them. The priest has had enough and is moving out. Hopefully I have vision on the M8. No enemy aircraft yet and no vision on the M8. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna crawl out of my hole. This is dangerous. But look at that M8 there. We need to do something about it. Yeah, so these Volkssturm are probably going to get hit hard by the US infantry in the back, but it was worth it to take the M8 down a little bit. And we can get some respite for these guys here. Up here, The heavies are now almost back to full. We can pull them back across that bridge and get them back to full speed. Take the armored car back and pull the Panzer IV back as well. Okay, let's see if we can finish off the M8. We do see enemy aircraft over here. Perhaps we should hit them first. This is a Thunderbolt. And another Thunderbolt. There's also a Mustang. But hitting them first is always a good idea, because then we have the edge on them. That means the M8 will live a little longer. So what about down here? Artillery on this guy. Mortar fire. Mortar fire. And these guys up here. And that's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot the stalk. Let's just bring it forward here. Okay, turn 7. So the Mustang attacks the Messerschmitt that was not damaged, which is kind of weird. And looks like everybody's gonna hit that one. No, one of the Thunderbolts returns to base. The two others attacked one Messerschmitt. The M8 is now moving out of position and fires on the bunker. Now the Volkssturm are starting to get hit. We can see the Sherman comes down first. Then we have artillery fire in the south. I don't think I can counter battery fire that one. I don't have the range. That could wear us down if that artillery is to just stay there and pound us. It can only see us if it has vision on us, though. Another heavy infantry arrives in the south. My engineers are well dug in. I will not have it. Another Sherman arrives in the north. And another one. I hope it takes a shot. Yes. The Jagdpanther. Make sure that 8 damage to that Sherman. And here comes the infantry. They will engage, but not attack. Yeah, we see them. Okay, so they are engaging the Panther. A well dug in Panther, that's not a good idea. And now we can see the Volkssturm in the center getting hit by the US troops. And we'll just pull them back. Heavy infantry also there. And the last bunker is still alive. Now the enemy bombers arrive. We see one more coming. And that's it. Okay, so let's see if we can finish off some of these fighters. The Mustang. No, let's take the Mustang. That actually takes it out completely, and then we can take the Thunderbolt. And that leaves just one enemy fighter, which is over here somewhere. It'll come back. Move the stalk up. Let's start here in the north. Plenty of Enemy infantry, that's not really that dangerous. Can we take out that Sherman with one shot? Yes, we can. And we can take this shot here, this shot here. Mortar fire first, and then take this shot here. Let's save the armored car for now. It can move out next turn, I guess. The artillery, we can save them a turn if we want to. We definitely want to get these guys out of the way. Yeah, so let's cool down the barrel for this turn. That takes us down here. We can take this shot. Nothing. Bomb this guy. And this guy. Let's take a shot with these guys. They're not dug in anyway. Mortar fire there. Replenishment. Nice and easy. Nobody's going for the south still. And I'm not counterattacking yet. There are still a lot of enemy units coming at me, so I'll just let them come. Turn 8. Okay. One bomber attacks the bunker. Sherman arrives in the north. Hopefully it will take a shot. Yes. And the Yak Panther does its job again. 7 damage. Very effective way to deal with enemy armor. I'm still trying to get rid of that last bunker. I think they got it there. Yeah, that's it. It's gone. And they will try to infiltrate my lines. Engineers in the north attacked my Panther. And the priest is back. Here they come. Okay. They're just going for that Panther, which is fine. It will survive, no problem. Now the Volkssturm in the center will probably get pushed back into the pines. They're holding for now though. Just need some artillery shelling on the US infantry. That should be... Oh, heavy infantry there. Will they attack the SS? No. They will just mortar fire on them. Okay. Here comes another bomber. Also attacking the Volkssturm. And we have a fresh Sherman arriving in the north. And it will combat the Panzer IV. And they're pretty much equally good, these two. The Panzer IV is slightly better. And we'll just replenish it there. Take out this guy. Get some vision over here. You can see what's coming. Heavy, heavy, and some other stuff. Don't think I can take it out with this shot though. Why don't I just take out that one? And then replenish and replenish. Take it easy and slowly. They will still come for a while. No fighter imminent. So let's start working on these bombers. We have one here, it's a B-26 Marauder. And the other one is down there. We can start with the Marauder, no problem. Takes it down to 3. Okay. Then on the ground in the same area, which we call the center, a bit difficult to see. Let's move into the pines though. And replenish the Volkssturm. And the artillery will open up. To fire on these guys. Let's also take a shot on these guys. And these guys. These guys twice. Come back into the woods there. I'm just holding my ground here. Okay. Turn 9. Marauder attacks the Tiger. Should not cause any problems. Didn't. Okay, heavies arriving to the Tiger in the north, but I have already taken them down 3 points, so they will not attack. They might fire the mortars. The regular infantry keeps coming in the north, attacking the Panther. No damage. Oh, the heavy actually takes the shot on the Tiger. I like that. Here comes the M8. New target for it is my artillery. Yeah, that's how that goes. And they have more infantry arriving in the north. The Sherman continues to fire on my Panzer IV. And in the south, more US troops arrive at the line. I just keep myself well dug in, that's the best I can do. Firing back is not advisable because I will lose some of my dug inness for some of my fortification. And it's much better to just stay fortified. If they pass my units completely, I will move out and isolate them. So I will wait for that to happen. The priest moves up into the woods and fires on my heavies. Sherman had enough. He's heading back. And replenishes too. Here comes another bomber. That's the third one. Currently 3 on the map. Okay. So the Marauder went up here. We can take it out. And then we can even start on another Marauder, or we can go down to the Mitchell. I think we'll stick to the north where the terrain is more open. Thus, more damage can be achieved from the bombers. Let's see what we have in the back here. Okay. So, artillery. Should counter battery fire or just move out here. I think we can move out now. Just move out of our holes and dig out that M8. Yeah, might not kill it. Could kill it. No, not even close. Okay, but at least it's been taken down. We'll get this one back to full. And what do we want to fire at? Some of the incoming infantry, I guess. And the heavies down here. Sustained fire with the artillery in the south. Mortar fire as well. That should thin out their line. The Volkssturm are now able to go back to full. These guys go back to full. In the north, I think we'll just take out this one. One less unit to worry about. Try to take out this one. He does survive, so let's use the armored car to snipe them. Just replenish the Panzer IV. Alright, it's only turn 9. I will not go on the offensive yet. We still have some engineers, some more infantry coming there. There's an M5 Stuart in the back. Yeah. Wait a few turns. Engineers in the north will attack the heavies. Why would they ever do that? That's so stupid. They almost die in the attempt. The Mitchell bombs in the south. No effect. The Marauder bombs in the center. No effect. And the M8 is now heading to the north, so we have both of those mounted artillery in the north now. More engineers are arriving. They will shoot at the armored car, but it's actually holding its ground there. And the Sherman decides to please fire. Oh, not on that one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll bring it back. It did its job. It sniped one of the enemy units. Now it's paying the price. In the south, the enemy artillery has moved closer. Is actually now only 3 hexes away from my main line. But I'm so well dug in that it doesn't really have any effect on me. We can see US troops trying to get through my lines. I will leave him there, and if he moves further behind, that's when I'll close the gap. In the north we have more infantry pushing, and the Stuart will take a shot at the armored car. 3 damage. The priest in the north fires again on the heavies. I know where it is, so I should send the Panzer IV up there to finish it off. We have another bomber arriving. That's another Mitchell. So 2 Mitchells, 1 Marauder currently active. And here is the Thunderbolt from before. That will be my priority first. Looks like it has replenished. So we'll concentrate on that one. Finish it off. And that means no more enemy fighters. We can concentrate on the bombers now. Here. Take out these guys. And then come up here and take a shot on that priest. It's still alive though. Now we have some infantry there. I would like to put some fire on them. This guy will come back obviously. Fire on the jumbo. Okay, and just replenish the heavies. Mumbo Jumbo. So what is this? This is just an M4A2. Okay. Plenty of targets up here in the north. Start to wear them down a little bit. Move up here, take a good shot at that Sherman. Nice. Let's just come forward, take it out. And maybe the Tiger can reach the M8 up there. Let's see. Yes, it can. Unless there's somebody in here dug in. I don't think there are. Yeah, okay. That takes it down to 1, and then we can take the Panzer Division forward here and take it out completely. So the M8 is gone, and the Priest is down to 1 point. It's in the woods up here somewhere. I gotta be careful because they still have a lot of units, so I should take it easy with the attack. Okay, in the south, let's rest the artillery for this turn. Just replenish these guys, and we'll see. Just fire the mortars. There we go. And turn 11. Still heavy enemy bomber activity with the 2 Mitchells and 1 Marauder. Heavy infantry coming in the north. Back in the center, the Marauder takes a shot. The bombing run actually does 1 damage. And the Mitchell, the other Mitchell, no damage. Okay. Back in the north, we have the enemy Sherman, moves up behind the Panzer IV, takes a shot. And then we have some infantry. They will move forward and replenish. The enemy artillery in the south is starting to wear down my my engineers in that area. You can see now. Here comes the Stuart in the north. We'll take a shot at the Panzer IV, but that's not a good trade-off for the US. The Priest is running away, but it's still alive. Okay, I think we're gonna cut these guys off now. US attacks in the center are really weak. They are trying to push through the Volkssturm, which is my weakest link. And there's that Sherman from all the way in the beginning, still around. Another Sherman in the north. Okay. So the fighters. 6 turns left on the clock. Let's go for this Marauder. No, it's not dead yet. 1 point left. But we've taken out 4 out of 6. This will be number 5. We still need 10 enemy ground units. Okay, so let's take 1 shot at these guys. Then move the heavies up. Then the Panzer IV down, and that will kill the Sherman. And take this shot here. Okay, then take that shot. Replenish the armored car. Okay. Still got 2 artilleries. And I want to hit that one. And then I want to hit these guys up here. We still have the Panther here. Alright, let's do this. And then come up on the other side. Encircle these guys. And just bring the Jagdpanther forward. Okay. So down here we have this M4A1. There's also some infantry right there. Let's start with the Jagdpanther. Then bring the Tiger in front of it. And take out that Sherman. Then we'll take the Königstiger down here and bring these guys forward, and that should kill these guys outright. Bring the Volkssturm out of the pines to take a shot at these guys. Follow up on that. Take a shot from the SS. I just bring forward these guys and take out an American unit. Small counterattack there in the center. In the south, this is the time where they do have a Sherman nearby. But I want to take out this US infantry right here. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit it with the artillery. It's not dead yet, but we will do that. Keep firing on these guys in the pines. Like that. Nothing else going on in the south. Take a look down here, what's going on? Nothing, okay. So we're actually counterattacking already, but I gotta be careful. They still have a few units in the north. They could be dug in the city as well. Turn 12. Yeah, the heavy infantry moves forward, attacks the Tiger. No, that's a Panther, sorry. Does 1 damage. In the south I can hear armor arriving. What is that? A Chaffee? I don't know, didn't shoot. Mitchell bombing in the center on the Volkssturm. And the Marauder as well. And some engineers will come from the back. Hopefully they will run away. Otherwise I will lose them. Now the heavies could move forward and take a shot. They won't do that. Now this Sherman we can cut off as well. Oh, here comes the heavies. And they will take the Volkssturm down to 1 point, but they're still alive. Okay, we can cut off the heavies as well. Fresh units arrives in the south, but it's just impossible to get through there. Ah, okay. That was a good move. I can do this. Depending on what's coming. Yeah, that's not dangerous. Oh, heavies coming in the south. Towards the southern town. And what's coming now? The Stuart is pulling back from the north. And the priest is back to 8 points, I can see. Okay. So, let's start pushing here in the north. Start with the Tiger. And then the Panther. Then the Panzer IV. I could try this move. It will probably not work because I believe they have troops in the town, but we'll try. Yeah, we'll stop short of it. We can take a shot though. Okay. Also get the armored car over here. Down here. Let's get some vision in the back. We have some artillery there. There is a Hellcat. And the Greyhound are advancing on us. Down here in Stolberg we have nothing. Okay. Well, let's wait a second with that. So this is what we're gonna do down here. These guys will move up here, take out the US infantry. And they will move up here and surround the Sherman. That is an M24 Chaffee. Bring some heat on it. Take out this guy. Death Trap. Our defensive strategy is paying off as American losses are mounting. So that was the secondary for 22 out of 22. We still need 2 aircraft. Okay, let's come down here and then move back, and we can replenish these guys. I need these guys to take out the M4A5, 105mm close infantry support. And then we need to take a shot at these guys down here. I'm not going to chase them though. In the sky, let's take out the Marauder first. So that's gone. And then we need to start working on the Michels. I just need 1 of them, and that's down to 5 now. Okay, we still need to move the center. I'll push these guys back, and then we have freed up the Königstiger. There's nobody in Stolberg, so let's take it with the Tiger. And then we still have the Jagdpanther. It will guard the rear. Maybe there. It cannot be reached by the enemy artillery in that position. So we've taken 1 of them, and we are just outside the other one. So that's looking pretty good. We just need to destroy 1 more aircraft. Turn 13. The aircraft comes up here, attacks the Jagdpanther. I think all my fighters can reach it, so we should be able to take it out in the next turn. The other Mitchell takes a bombing run, and the Sherman tries to break out of that pocket. It also takes a shot, which means I can take it out in the next turn. The Chaffee's coming up though. We'll take a shot on the engineers. They don't like that at all. But there is a possibility of encircling all of them now. Here comes the Hellcat and another Sherman, long-barreled, and the Greyhound. They're all heading towards Eschweiler now. And they just replenished the guy protecting the tanks in the woods. The priest is now opening fire again, which means it will be in range. More infantry arrives in the south. Not a problem. Okay, let's see if we can finish off the Mitchell. It's right up here. I need a little bit of luck to get it. Yes, downed. The Luftwaffe is still able to cause massive losses to the enemy air power, even when it is seriously outnumbered by the US Air Force. And that gives us Hans-Georg Bacha. And he's pretty good for a Stuka. So we'll save him for that. Alright, that was the air. Let's see what we have up here. Yeah, a lot of stuff coming in. But we just need to retake that town and then we should be done. We can actually reach that from down here, so let's focus on them. Take a shot on the priest. Okay, just follow up on that. It's gotta do this right. They'll also use infantry in there. Okay. Now what I want to do is bring the Panzer IV over here and replenish it. And let's get the Jagdpanther in behind those guys. Now we're ready to take the town in the coming turn. We can also try and snipe these engineers. That worked fine. And bring the heavies forward. So down here we have really nothing, but I think what we want to do, the Tiger will just dig in, and then we'll try to enlarge our area over here, because it's a little bit fragile. So we'll do it like this. That takes us down here, where we will take out that howitzer, Sherman howitzer. Push the German infantry back and just take out that one and replenish the Volkssturm here. So the engineers, they will fall back. That opens up for that one, so I might want to bring these guys back here. Replenish there. Okay, so artillery on them and on them. Mortar fire. If the Chaffee breaks through, I will just cut it off. So it's not a problem. Turn 14. Heavies in the south attacks by engineers. I think I might want to counterattack with the infantry I have there. That could take them out easily. More engineers arriving in the center. Shooting at my depleted infantry, which won't fall back. Okay, the remaining bomber attacks my heavies, but they're well dug in. The Chaffee moves up to fire on my infantry. Okay, so that's fine. I will just pull them back now. US infantry in the south are trying to move around me. Just can't penetrate that wall. In the north, here comes the Hellcat. It takes a shot by the Jagdpanther, will take it out outright. Boom. Oh, I'd love to see that. Ah, here comes the Greyhound. And the Sherman. More infantry arrives in the west. Stuart comes around to take a shot on the armored car, and the priest is trying to make it out again. Okay. So we just need to take this town. We have artillery available. So let's fire. sustain this one. Come up from the south and take that town. Also take out the steward. Push them out here. Achievement unlocked. Tank Buster Gold. Okay. Right. Replenish. Bring the heavies forward. We pretty much have the position that we want now. Let's bring the armored car around to here. And we still have fighters. And they can reach that Mitchell. So let's make sure that it isn't as dangerous. They still have fuel for 3 turns. So if the Mitchell doesn't run away, I will take it out in the coming turn, and then we can send the fighters back. Stalk. We'll just move around a bit in the back here, see what they got. There's 1 infantry airborne on the way. So over here we'll bring these guys back, replenish them, and bring the Volkssturm forward. Replenish them. Yeah, we'll just keep the line here, that's fine. The SS will take the shot down on the Chaffee. Then over here the artillery will open up on these guys. And now is the time to counterattack this heavy. And hopefully take it out. Yes. And then we'll mortar fire these guys, and the others will not move. Let's come up this way. We do see enemy infantry there. Artillery. M5 3-inch gun. But I think it's too late for them now. There's an open door right here that they are not really using. I do have some infantry nearby though. Turn 15. So the Mitchell sticks around, it takes its last shot on my artillery. No damage. Here comes the Sherman, and it will target the Panzer IV, protected by the Jagdpanther. 7 damage. Gotta love that. More artillery opening up fire in the south. You probably can't see this. It's moving very slowly. And they're trying to penetrate with some infantry, but my engineers are doing fine. But they are hit by both artillery, and more infantry is arriving from behind. These guys are engineers, you can see this now, attacking my main line. No problem. Here comes the Chaffee. It goes through. Okay. We need to get some guys down to close that hole as the engineers run away. In the north we have some replenishments and a fresh infantry unit and some engineers are coming in from behind. Will they make it in time? I did get a wounded commander, Hans Valentin Huber. So up here, move the heavies in, take a mortar shot on that one. I could follow up on that, but then we'll get into the range of the 105mm howitzer. I'm not interested in that. So I will just sit on my behind. That opens up for the artillery to fire into the south. So we will do just that. Come with the SS and the engineers. And that hole should be closed up. Yeah. Let's bring these guys back up. Keep mortar firing, this time on these guys, and replenish here. Okay, the fighters will take out the remaining enemy plane. And land. Okay, we do have some troops over here. This guy will replenish. Get these guys over there. Take that shot and then finish them off. There we go. The forest seems safe at the moment, but we don't know what's coming. It looks good up here as well. Turn 16. Hoping for an early victory, since I have everything required now. Comes the Greyhound in the north. Does not do anything. Yeah, actually it moves into my lines and attacks the armored car, but it's protected by a Jagd Panther, so 7 damage to the Greyhound. You can see this now. Sherman moves away. In the south we have artillery firing on my lines, and the infantry from before moves through my lines to take a shot on my engineers, but that will expose them to getting surrounded. Unless they can put something else in that hole, which I doubt. They do have some infantry, and they are hitting my heavies because they are now down to 7. And the artillery barrage is taking its toll on them. In the north, the priest is back at full strength, which is annoying. But we can handle that for a few turns. There's also a steward attacking the SS units. Okay. Still no victory. Okay. Get this back up. Let's take a shot with the one fighter, and the other one will land. Artillery. Do some counter battery artillery fire and destroy these guys. Replenish, replenish, mortar fire there. Get these guys back up this way. SS units, replenish. Let's take a shot on that Chaffee because it's so disorganized. Also bring the infantry further down. These guys further up, just to make sure that we don't have a counterattack coming on our hands here. Artillery. Fire on the steward. That's the only alternative target. Take out this Greyhound. So, what will do more damage? Me sitting here doing nothing, and then get hit by the priest, or taking one guy forward to take a shot on the priest, and then we'll have the artillery firing at us instead. Yeah, it's tough. We could use these guys as they are non-core, and then take a mortar fire on them. That's 1 damage. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. That should take these priests out of the game. And if I take some losses from that, and so be it. A couple of replenishments, and we're ready for turn 17. I think everybody fired down here, yes. Okay, Sherman returns in the north, might take a shot on the heavies. No, it replenishes instead. And here comes the artillery. It does take a shot on my heavy infantry, non-core heavy infantry. So that's actually no points lost, if you think about it. My heavies in the south, though, are a prime target right now because they are now disorganized. So we'll see a lot of attacks on them. And they will probably end up getting pushed back. But it's not even those guys holding the town. That's the other guys next to it. So we can pull them back. Not a big deal. Let's see if they survive at all, because we have the Stuart as well. And that takes them down to 4. Okay, infantry arrives in the north as well. They will hit the heavies. And send them back where they came from. Yeah. That's fine. And some heavy infantry also arrives. Close to the town. Still no victory though. Okay, let's bring the Yak Panther back. I can spend... No, I don't want to spend 30 points on this. The game is almost done. Let's just bring them out of the way. These guys will stick to it. So, the south. We have this fighter. Take a shot at the Stuart. Bring this one up. And then land the last one. Artillery can now fire. Okay, bring these guys over here, replenish. I'm not sure if I can save them, let's see. No, I can't get in front here, but only one enemy unit can hit it, so they will survive. So let's take the mortar shot here and then counterattack. Oh, US infantry incoming. More of those guys. Finish. But we have more infantry from the north. Get one of the artillery pieces out of action. Okay, get these guys up here. Volkssturm are moving very slowly, but yeah, okay. Turn 18. Major victory? No. One more turn. You can see everything here. Just a few infantry units in the north. What will they do? Biggest push is still in the south. You can't see this now, but we have some infantry there. They will hit my infantry, trading a couple of points. There's an artillery unit that takes a shot. The Chaffee moves around my Volkssturm and encircles them. Again, they're non-core, so if I lose them, that doesn't really matter. You can see this now. Okay, I think they're gonna die because he's gonna use all his available units to take out that Volkssturm, and then the scenario will end. So it doesn't really matter. We will save some points. Well, rest in peace. They did their job. In the north, yeah, we have some engineers approaching, attacking the Panther in the town. No effect. Heavies as well. Attacks the King Tiger. No damage. And some infantry regular. Replenishes. The priest is in the back and does nothing. Here comes the victory. The Battle of the Huertgenwald has been an important strategic victory, raising the morale of our troops and laying the groundwork for our upcoming winter offensive. Alrighty. So we should have 20 specialization points, which we'll take a look at in the upcoming scenario. We can see that next up is the Ardennes offensive. Finally, we are about to attack. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.